from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Hello, happy Monday and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson. Hope you're having a great start to your day. Hope you had a great weekend. You're probably wondering where David is, so we're going to take you right now live out at a Panda Express, and he is there with someone very special. David, what's going on?
All right, we are here at Panda Express, right here at the St. John's Town Center. I've got Brian Thomas Jr. here with me, Jaguars wide receiver. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, man. It's really cool.
Thank you for having me.
Give a round of applause. Okay, so what are we doing here, man?
Just chilling today, coming out here, hanging out with the fans, doing a little meet and greet, and just came out to say hello and what's up to everybody here.
Right on. Okay, so what's it mean for you to partner with Panda Express, and are you a big fan?
Yeah, I actually eat here a lot, so it means a lot to be able to partner here with them, and yeah, it's one of my favorite spots, so yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so I guess if you eat here a lot, that like lends itself to this next question. So, what's your favorite dish?
Me usually my go-to is I get like the little bowl, and I get orange chicken and chow mein, and that'll be. Maybe I might get an egg roll or something. That's my go-to. That's
my style too. I like the chow mein too, man. Except like, dude, I'm kind of a bottomless pit, so I have to get like the one with like the multiple like entrees or whatever. Okay, so let's kind of switch to a little bit personal, right? We got a bunch of fans here. They want to know a little bit about Brian Thomas Jr. So, what's it like to prepare for a game, specifically your diet? Like, how does that go through? Because I know, like, before we do the show, sometimes I may get a little bit nervous, and I really don't want to like load myself down. But everybody's different.
So this year I've been doing like trying to eat a little better. So I've been doing like meal preps and stuff like that. But I would say just meal prepping, like before the game. I usually try to keep it light. I usually eat like some fruit and like maybe like a little small omelet or something like that, just to keep it light, so I'm not too heavy going into the game. So yeah, that's what I would say. Right on.
Okay, so how has the off season been, man? How have you been preparing for this next campaign?
The off season's been going pretty good. I just got back in town from working out back at home, so I would say it's been going pretty good, and just hopefully we have a good season this year. Yeah,
I think you guys are going to have an amazing season, man. It's going to be awesome. Are we going to have a great season or what? Yeah, baby. Duval! Oh, you gotta love hearing it. Now that's another cool question, because we don't often get to ask folks who actually play when you hear that. What's that like on the field when you hear the whole stadium just get into that Duval?
I mean, it just gives us a big burst of energy and it lets us know that our fans are out here cheering for us, and they're proud of us. So it just gives us a big burst of energy. We love hearing it as football players out there, and we hope that y'all continue to keep doing it.
And do you think that it's intimidating if you're on the other side of the ball?
Yeah, for sure. The whole stadium is going Duval. I mean, it can just mess with the opposing team. So yeah, I definitely think it is.
Right on. Okay, Brian, I'm going to let you go. There's a whole bunch of fans here that want to hang out with you and meet and greet and stuff like that. I really do appreciate your time. We're going to have a fantastic season. Well, training camp gets started soon, right?
Yes, sir. We report back Tuesday, and first practice is Wednesday. So yeah.
Woo! Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get one more Duval. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Duval! That's perfect. All right, Jordan, let's send it back over to you.
I love it, Duval. Okay, that has got me fired up. Well, I am now joined by the owner of Dainty Cheesecake Company, Sylvia Fitzgerald, and the co-organizer of the Jacksonville Vegan Chef Challenge, Rennie Ma. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this. I love cheesecake, but before we get into your business, tell us about the Vegan Challenge, Chef Challenge.
Yeah, so the Jacksonville Vegan Chef Challenge is a month-long event presented by Vegan Outreach and Visit Jacksonville, and really it's designed to showcase our incredible local businesses. They're all adding new vegan items to their menus for the whole month of August. And so diners can visit them throughout the whole month, try the new items, vote for their favorite dishes, and win prizes.
Okay, so you don't have to be vegan, you just have to be interested in trying some of the dishes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about the Dainty Cheesecake Company.
So we are a local cheesecake business here in Jacksonville, and we specialize in personal and bite-sized cheesecakes.
They look
Although
so good.
we do full size as well, but these are really our specialty here. And so we offer, on our regular menu, we have 12 different flavors.
Whoa.
For the Vegan Chef Challenge, we added 3 new ones this year.
Okay.
Last year we started with 3, we saw how they did. They did really, really well, and then we decided, you know what, let's add 3 more.
Okay, awesome. So what flavors can we expect for the challenge?
So for the challenge, we started last year with strawberries and cream, Oreo, Biscoff. Those are like classic.
So good.
Everybody sort of likes those. And then this year, we said, you know what, let's jazz it up a little bit. We did peanut butter cup, which is plant-based. It's amazing. Key lime, which is made with fresh key lime juice and zest. And then our lemon blueberry.
Oh my gosh, these look so good and so beautiful. So what is the base then if it's not dairy?
It's a chickpea base.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it's really, we've tried really, really hard to make these as good as. Yes, they really are.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Thank you so much.
And so you kind of started the vegan part of it when you joined the challenge.
Yes.
You didn't offer this before.
Exactly.
Girl, you nailed it.
Thank you
This is
so
so
much.
good.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we started obviously with regular cheesecake. That's our specialty. And last year we were approached and asked if we would want to do the challenge, and I'm always up for a challenge. And so I said, okay, let's try to do this and do it as well as we do our regular cheesecake.
So
and it actually came out better than we thought. So
it's
we're
amazing.
really, really pleased.
You're gonna keep it on the menu
much.
probably then,
yes,
right?
Yes, we are. Yes.
All right, so tell us how the voting works.
Yes,
Rennie.
so diners can visit restaurants at any time during the month of August.
Okay.
Typically there will be a QR code at the restaurant. They can just scan the QR code.
Very
It'll take them to our website. And then they can fill out our voter form to say what dishes they tried, what they liked, things like that.
Okay, and then I hear there's a bingo aspect to this?
Yes, so we have a partnership with UNation. We do have a bingo card where every space is a restaurant or business.
Cool.
So when they present their UNation bingo card at our participating businesses, they can get 10% off the Vegan Chef Challenge.
Oh, I love
items.
that. And then you're also offering 10% off
Yes.
too, for who?
UNF students.
I love that. I think that's fantastic.
And of course, also our military, our veterans, first responders, we always offer our 10% discount for that as well.
I think that's amazing. Okay, and I might have cut you off with the
No,
bingo
not at
thing, but I
all.
want to make sure she got her.
Yeah. So at the end, we do have an award ceremony on September 14th.
Oh, exciting.
So anybody can present their completed bingo card with 5 in a row and then get chances to win one of our raffle prizes.
So what does a challenge like this mean to local restaurants? And you can maybe give your perspective as well as yours too.
Yeah, what's great is that we have some incredible local restaurants and businesses in Jacksonville, and really using this as an opportunity to showcase just how creative and flavorful vegan food can be. I mean, Sylvia is the perfect example of what that can look like.
Yes.
So really highlighting our incredible local businesses.
And then, yeah, what does it mean to you to be able to kind of do something a little different?
So we were really excited to try and master something new and exciting, and it's just brought into our horizons and really opened up a new customer base.
Yeah,
we've
definitely.
met so many nice people and so many people that are excited about, oh my goodness, like you offer dairy-free, not even necessarily vegan, just people that even have issues with dairy.
Right.
Come in and now they have an actual dessert that they can enjoy just as they would a regular cheesecake.
Yeah, I would have
So-
never, if you would have never told me, I don't think I would have known that was a
thank
vegan.
you,
That
thank
is
you,
absolutely
yeah.
delicious. Okay, so what happens after the month is over though and the winners are announced? You said September 14th they're announced, and then what happens?
So we tally up all the votes, we figure out who our winners are, and then we recognize them at the award ceremony. And a lot of times businesses will keep their vegan items on the menu.
Right.
And so what's awesome is that we can go back and continue to enjoy a lot of those awesome vegan
That's
items.
awesome. Now how many restaurants are participating again?
We have about 30.
Holy cow, that's a lot of restaurants. And I guess it's like regular food and sweets
Yes.
and like all different types of menu items, I guess.
Yeah, we've got, I mean, we have Josephine in Avondale, we've got Gator ice cream, we've got Dreamette ice cream. They were our first place winner last year. So just a whole range of different items.
This is so fun.
Yes,
so
it
this,
is.
even though they asked you last year, you didn't get to, did you get to do it last year?
Yes, we did
Oh,
it.
you did? Okay,
Yes.
so tell me what your experience was like then.
It was wonderful. At first, I was a little nervous because I had never experimented with dairy-free or anything even outside regular cheesecake. And then the more I did it, the more comfortable I became with it. And then we decided, you know what, let's try these different flavors. Like Biscoff is our number one.
You know what, I'm gonna try that out too then,
and-
the Biscoff one here.
Yeah, and so once we sort of mastered it, then we were like, okay, this is great. This is something that we really could offer and that people would really enjoy.
It's amazing. Tell
Thank
everyone where
you.
you're located.
We are on North Phillips Highway over in East San Marco, 3061 Phillips Highway, behind Hugo's Interiors. We're sort of like a hidden gem.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're not gonna be hidden after this. Like once you
you.
try this cheesecake, you guys, amazing. I can't wait to try the full dairy as well because I mean I love them all, but this is so good.
Thank you, thank you.
And then tell everyone where they can get more information on the challenge.
Yep, so we've got a website. It's veganchefchallenge.org/Jacksonville. So it has listed all our different businesses that are participating, including their menu items. So that's where you can learn a little bit more.
They're so good. I'm gonna leave these two here for me. I know the set crew wants some of this too. So. But also wanted to show this one really quickly. Tell them this one again. This is a new
This
flavor.
is lemon blueberry, and this is one of our spring flavors. It's made with fresh lemon juice, blueberries, and that's a dairy-free buttercream in case someone wants something a little sweet.
I'm gonna take a bite of that when I come back. I've got to keep talking, so I can't do it right now. But the significance, though, of some of her stuff, she said all the juices they make,
Everything is
fresh.
handmade, everything is fresh
love
key
that.
lime juice, fresh strawberry puree, like I said, blueberry and lemon, just all handmade and fresh.
I think it's fantastic. Thank you both so much for joining us. And good luck.
you.
How exciting. Make sure you go check out the Jacksonville Vegan. And now it is time for Modern Motherhood with Jacksonville Mom, because we know school is going to be back in session before we know it. I think, what, are we about 2 weeks or so?
2 weeks, literally.
Oh my gosh.
To the day.
So we've got Jacksonville Mom Tina Peckham here to help parents kind of get ready, right?
Yeah.
And talk about back to school with supplies as well.
Absolutely, yeah, it's a lot. So Duval County and St. Johns County go back August 10th, 2 weeks from today. Clay County, August 11th.
Okay.
And yeah, it is coming at me like a freight train as a mom. So,
It did seem like it went by like that, right?
like every summer goes faster and faster. Back in my day, we went to school like
felt
in
forever.
September.
Yeah. Oh, well, and mine
Remember?
was like around my mom's birthday. Her birthday is October 19th, or August. We didn't go back that far.
I was like,
August 19th. It was always about mid to the third
Yeah,
week,
and I
whatever.
feel like
but
it's
it
earlier
seems-
and earlier.
Yeah,
It-
but they get out earlier.
yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
that's why.
True.
So let's talk about this. So school supply lists. I mean, we're down to the wire, and it is tax-free right now, so good time to take
Yes,
advantage.
absolutely.
Tell us about where we can find
yeah,
lists.
So a lot of parents are having trouble. I've noticed some in neighborhood groups are having trouble finding the list. You can go to teacherlists.com. That's teacherlists plural.com.
Okay.
Search by zip code, and
Very
you
cool.
can get your school's list right there for your grade. And keep in mind that a lot of the lists they're pretty specific. Like if they ask for Crayola crayons, and
That's what they want.
that's what they want. And especially the pencils. I can't pronounce Ticonderoga. I might be butchering that. Those are the good pencils, and a lot of times they want those. So get those.
Interesting.
But I will say.
Oh, right here, this
Yep.
one.
And
That
so,
word.
And sharpen.
Ticonderoga.
Yeah, they wanted and this is school supplies for 2 kids right here, and it's not even quite everything. Like I'm
Okay.
missing some Lysol wipes because I couldn't bring everything, but
Right.
this covers my 2nd grader and my 4th grader. And also you can kind of like for things like notebooks, you don't have to get the name brand, like you can
Right.
skimp on that, because what some people don't realize is that a lot of these supplies are communal supplies. So you bring them to
okay.
school, and
And you
any
share 'em.
they share. Not every classroom, but from my experience, like a lot. So if you get your kid this 5-star notebook, he might not be using it. So just keep that in mind, but get what's
But
on the list.
that's a way to save, though. You don't
Yes,
have to get
you
the
don't
name
have
brands.
to, yeah, unless it's specified on a list.
Okay, good to
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
What are some other ways? So we can save that way. We can save because it's a tax-free holiday.
let me talk- yeah,
Have you
let me
taken advantage of? Well, obviously.
Yes, yeah, I waited. So tax-free in Florida, the holiday kicked off July 20th. And so I went like the next day.
There you go.
And got all my stuff. And it runs through August 20th. In the past, it was only like about a week long.
That's what I remember,
Yeah,
just
it's a
being a
month
week.
long now.
Yeah,
They know
that's
we're
great.
struggling, so they're throwing us a bone, which
That's
is really
nice.
nice. And so it's great because school supplies that are under $50 each, you get no sales tax, so that's like
Okay.
a 6% savings. That also includes clothes, backpacks, handbags, books, book bags,
Yeah.
under $100.
Okay, so there
And
are kind of like limitations with price,
there are,
though.
yeah, but I mean, really, like,
But
I'm not
still.
buying my kids over $100 for a pair
No.
of shoes. So, and electronics, computers, under $1,500.
Amazing.
And the best part is that you can buy stuff for yourself also.
Right.
And it's tax-free.
Yeah.
So I bought myself some sneakers too.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah, and that's on top of any savings or specials that the stores are already offering.
Isn't that great?
So
I do love that they've extended that out.
really nice.
And let's think about our teachers too. They
Yes.
need some help.
Oh my gosh, they do. So when you're out shopping, think about the teachers. They've got their wish lists out there. It's a known fact that teachers don't make as much as they should, in my opinion. I'm pretty
Right.
involved in the school, and I see how hard they work. And so they'll have their Amazon wish lists. We have over 300 that we've compiled on Jacksonville jacksonvillemom.com.
Oh, wow.
And if any business or individual or company wants to fulfill a wish list or spend up to $200 or at least $200 on supplies for a teacher, we'll give them a social media shout out on Jacksonville Mom.
Oh, very cool.
To show a little love for helping our
Awesome.
teachers. And so it's pretty easy to navigate. And there's also little notes from each teacher. And
Aw,
so
I love
ask them
that.
for help. And I mean, just keep in mind, there's also other ways to save, like think about like the Staples, Michaels, Office Depot. They have like those in-store incentives or rewards programs.
Yep.
I use Fetch, which is an app that helps you save money.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I get like cash back on that, and I
great.
use that for Christmas gifts.
Hey, it's all got to go somewhere and come from somewhere, right?
Every little bit counts.
Well, thank you so much for helping us with that today. And of course, remember too, we're going to be out live at the Markets at Town Center and in Orange Park, the Staples, for Stuff the Bus this Friday, because you know when the kids don't have the supplies, it comes out of the teacher's pocket as well to fill the space. So thank you so much for helping us out with that. And
Thank you.
good luck with the school year. I'm so
Thank you.
excited. All right, well, coming up a little later, we're going to be checking back in with David out at Panda Express. He was with Brian Thomas Jr. And just look how busy it is. Oh, man. And up a little later on, we'll also have a look at your weather in rain or shine as we prepare for another hot one today across the First Coast. Welcome back. I am now joined by Sam Inman of Community First Credit Union, and today we're talking about Stuff the Bus. Yes. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here.
And we were talking off camera, and I think this is really, really cool. I mean, you guys have been a part of Stuff the Bus for 10 years now.
At least, yes.
But you started the Community First, started as the teacher. Tell me, I don't want to say it wrong. Why don't you just go ahead and tell me?
Our credit union is 91 years old right now. We're probably the oldest financial institution always headquartered in downtown Jacksonville.
Okay.
Our original founder started with a small group of teachers to provide credit union services to our members. And we started out, our original name was Duval County Teachers Ed.
Isn't that cool? I had no idea. It was a teachers credit union.
Absolutely, all along.
And in Duval.
Absolutely.
I think that's fantastic. Okay, so tell us why the credit union has been a decade-long supporter of Stuff the Bus.
So truly, it's kind of in our DNA right now. You go back and see our roots and founding of who we are. What we do recognize is really the community, actually there's 30% that are living at the poverty level. Yeah. So we want to make sure that the kids have the tools that they need for school, and we also know the impact on teachers as well. So a lot of times the teachers actually have their own money that they set aside, maybe I've heard up to $850 that they spend on average to provide this
for a school year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. And we were just talking with Tina of Jacksonville Mom, and they already don't get paid, you know, what they should, what they deserve, right?
Absolutely.
But that's not a great number to hear that that's going to come out of the teacher's pocket if the kid doesn't have it, you know, and that's unfortunate. So why is Stuff the Bus important to the community? So
for me, it's this amazing opportunity for everyone to actually come together to supply the school needs that our children have in their community as well. We make sure that all of our students are fully educated and they have the supplies they need to be successful in school. We also hope this will diminish the need for the families as well. As well as the teachers. So we've opened up 24 of our locations. We have the little bins ready to go. So if you can't come to us on Friday, come by our branches right now to make a donation. Our team's so excited to receive these donations. They'll actually work together to bring those to the big school bus on Friday as well.
On Friday to see us. Oh, that's awesome that you're doing it at the branches, though. I think that's great. Why is this project so important to not only you, but Community First as a credit union itself?
So one, I'm a product of Duval County Public Education System.
Go.
That's a personal need for me, too. But also it's going back to our roots as well. We actually have a purpose statement that's improving our communities one member at a time. And I think this is an amazing opportunity for us to reach out, invite people into our branches, and be part of something that's really to the greater good for our communities and our students as well.
Is there anything else folks should know about Stuff the Bus?
I think the other opportunity is if you're not able to donate the school supplies, there actually will be a web link too, so you can make a donation as well.
Okay, great. And then of course we have the flyer here on their screen too with the QR code, but we will be live out at the Markets at Town Center, First Coast Living. We'll be doing our whole show there, but of course, the news is going to be out there all day. I believe we're out there for like 12 hours, right, collecting supplies, but also at the Staples in Orange Park. So make sure if you can, come to one of those and see us, but also the branches. Now, if we need to look up where those branches are located, just go to the website.
Just go to our website as well.
Okay, awesome. And then talk a little bit about, because you said you are from Duval County Public Schools. I mean, growing up, and if somebody didn't have a supply, or maybe you didn't and you needed to borrow, talk about what that might feel like as a student.
Oh, wow. Well, just a color pencil, right?
Yeah.
Maybe everyone got the number 2 pencil for tests and stuff like that. But just crayons and color pencils, that's kind of a need that people have, and they may not want to even ask for it. So I think it's just a great opportunity for us to actually work with United Way. And just heartfelt to you guys to really sponsor this. You bring in a great group of citizens together, actually make sure the students have the school supplies that they need. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I mean, 10 years, I think that's fantastic. Obviously, we're doing something right, right? Now, this is a great initiative. We love Stuff the Bus every year. We'd love for you guys to help us and be a part of it so that I can't wait. One of my favorite days, too, is when we get the tally of everything.
Yes.
And we get to see how much we actually brought in.
How Stuff the Bus really is, right?
Yes, exactly. And of course, with the help of Community First. So thank you again so much for being here, for what you guys do.
So
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Happy school year, and we'll be right back.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This
All right, it is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley.
You got me excited about Stuff the Bus. We'll get to that forecast, but first, iguana weather. You ready?
Oh, wait. Okay, but it's not the freezing, it's the overheating. Okay, I see.
So usually, at below 40 degrees, iguanas become incapacitated. They fall out of the trees. But what folks didn't realize, they think they're lizards. They don't get affected. They're not impacted by the heat. But once you get to 110, when it's humid outside, they are seeking for deer survival, and they're seeking their cooler spots. So the poor guys.
Yeah, you would think that they'd be thriving in that, but it still can get hot for them too.
Right. So
Good reminder.
When we're talking iguanas have to take shelter, I need you to take shelter.
Good point.
There you go. So look why.
Oh, gosh.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
It's a slap in the face. 112 degrees is how it's going to feel at 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Which is the hottest of the entire summer.
I got to tell my husband because he was like, maybe going to do the yard today.
Ooh.
Maybe not.
No, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, please no. We take a look at the hurt. This is right now. It feels like 102 in Jacksonville, and then we do have a weather impact alert. It's 3 days of this. Today, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Okay.
All right, I'm just the messenger. So 98 to 1. We could actually hit actual highs of 100 for the first time. And then there's that feels like temperature. I want 107 to 112. It's more like 114 as we just saw. Hydrating, find the air conditioning, check the back seat. Always check the back seat.
Please.
Next
yes.
5 days, we're looking for relief in time for Stuff the Bus because we're going to be out there. I'm covering it. I'm so excited. Let's take a look. Friday's forecast. Say goodbye to the 100-degree weather. Highs right around 90. We'll take it with the late day showers. That's
Take
10
that.
degrees cooler and temperatures where they belong.
Listen, I'm fine with that.
It's gonna
I
be
can
good.
handle that, I think.
Helping the
I
teachers and the
think.
kids.
Well, thank you so
It's
much for
the
that.
kids.
You know what else is hot? Panda Express right now, and
Yes.
David is live. Hey, what's going on, David?
That one.
Yeah, we're here. I'm here with Brian Song. We're back here at the Panda Express here at the Marcus of Town Center, and we're going to be trying some delicious stuff today. So first things first, Brian Song, thank you very much for having me today. I really do appreciate it. Tell us what you do here and what's going on today.
Yeah, so I'm the area coach of operations. My name is Brian Song, and today we're having our return of the hot orange chicken with a partnership with Brian Thomas Jr. from the Jacksonville football team.
That's amazing. It's very cool. We have so many people lined up over here. This place is very, very packed. We already talked to Brian. He was super, super cool. So what does it mean for this partnership with, Brian Thomas Jr. and the Jaguars and for Panda Express?
Yeah, we really value partnerships within our market and within the Jacksonville market.
Yeah.
And having Brian Thomas Jr. from the Jacksonville Jaguars, it's exciting for all of us.
It is. It's very cool. And guys, they've done this in like other cities too. They were telling me they were in Denver, they were in Atlanta, and they're here in Jacksonville. So it's kind of cool. It's a little bit exclusive, but I think we should try some food. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, come on. So what is the difference between the original orange chicken and what we're trying today?
The hot orange chicken and the orange chicken share the same DNA,
Okay.
but with a little bit of kick to it. So it has that smoky red chili inside of it, as you'll see. Hopefully you can handle the heat, yeah?
Yeah, I'm ready, dude. Let's do this.
All
Okay,
right.
hold on. I'm gonna give this to you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try it. What do you
All
think?
right.
Here we go.
Can you handle it?
It's delicious. Oh, I can handle it. Brian, I'm rather desensitized. Like the folks at home have seen me just like eat raw fire.
This is all of it, right? This is amazing heat, right?
It's good. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff
Right.
here at Panda Express. So if there's folks at home who've never been to Panda Express, tell us about the restaurant.
Yeah, Panda Express has started it out as first as a Panda Inn, but now we've expanded into Panda Express with over 2,500 locations internationally.
Wow.
Yeah, and in Jacksonville we have about 13, 14 locations, and you can visit any of our locations and we'll have the hot orange chicken fresh and hot and ready for all of you.
It's super good. I'm going to destroy the rest of that, I promise. And then we've got Professor Meat in the camera, so we're going to make sure that he gets fed as well. Right. But let me ask you, let's get personal. Let's get personal, Brian.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite dish?
Ooh, they're all my favorites.
No, they're not. They're all really good, but they can't all be your favorite.
All right. Well, my favorite is the orange chicken.
Yeah?
Because it's the most popular.
Okay.
There's not much you can't like about it, so.
All right, let me try just the straight up regular orange chicken by comparison.
All right.
You want to give me some of that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Tell me about some of the other things that we have here.
Yeah, we also have the Kung Pao chicken here that's right below it, right here. This one's actually our spiciest dish next to the hot orange chicken. And then we have our broccoli beef, which is also quite popular.
I like that a lot.
You know what? A lot of people come from a teriyaki chicken because it is a healthier option that you can also get at Panda Express.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
very cool. All right, let's do it. I got my
right.
fork right here. Let's get into the original, the OG.
That's right. How is it?
That's so good.
I know, you gotta come back every day. Maybe tomorrow.
So, I live over in the Avondale neighborhood.
Okay.
And so there's one that just opened up on Roosevelt.
Right.
That's my jam. My wife and I like frequent that place.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually get the low or the chow mein with
Beijing beef?
with the Beijing beef.
Okay. And the steak.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's usually my deal. I'm like the fattest skinny guy you ever met, dude. So I gotta fill it from my toes.
Oh, you look pretty fit. But you know, Beijing beef and steak are also very popular items. So if you're looking for something savory and a little sweet, that's a perfect combo to get.
It's the jam. Okay, so let's drive it home. Let's sit and tell us everybody where you're located, and then maybe where they can also find some more information online.
Yeah, so you can go on pandaexpress.com and find more of our locations and all about Panda Express. But we're here today at the St. John's Town Center in Jacksonville, and we hope to see you soon.
That's awesome. Hey, Panda Express, can I get another Duval real quick? 1, 2, 3. Duval! That is what's up, baby. Come on out here at the Markets and Town Center here at the Panda Express and meet Brian Thomas Jr. But for now, I'm going to send it back to Jordan. What you got?
Oh man, that was awesome. Great job, David. That food looked good too. I'll tell you, I do love the honey walnut shrimp, but I know you can't have that. Anyway, everything I've had there is delicious. Go check it out. In the meantime, we'll be right back.
With Augustin Farms, you and your family will always have delicious and nutritious self-stable food. We're talking about the concept of emergency food supply shop and its products with President Nathan Yearsley. Nathan, thank you so very much for taking your time with us today. So Augustin Farms is a family company now in its 54th year. That's very cool. Congratulations. Can you tell us a little bit about its history?
Yeah, real quick, Jackie and Phil Augustin felt like they needed to prepare. They just didn't know what life was going to throw at them. So they went out into the market, couldn't find anything. So they started a company to get themselves prepared and then help, at this point, millions of other people have food on the shelf in the pantry ready to go when something happens.
I gotcha. Okay, so how should families prepare themselves with emergency foods? How would they gauge the quantity of foods they might need?
All right, so let's make it real simple. The first and foremost is CDC and FEMA suggest that you have a 3 or 4 day, put it in your car and drive away, because if you're in an evacuation mode, you got to go. So that's first. Second is, it usually takes, if you are a hunker in place and the hurricane comes and you've got to wait, it takes a few weeks for the state or the federal food and that kind of stuff to arrive. So think about how much you have in your pantry. If it takes a few weeks for the government to show up to help, you may go hungry in the middle. So like right here over my shoulder, we have these pails that's a 45 days worth of food for one person in a pail. And it's a 6-gallon pail. It's watertight. It floats. Whatever you could just have one of those for each member of your family, and you're good for 6 weeks, right? So start there. Maybe you want 6 months. You just figure out what you want. But the food is really, really easy. We help you. We curate these kits, and then all behind me, we have all this other assortment to make it easy and to fit your palate, what you like to eat.
Well, I guess that leads me to my next question. What kinds of foods are available, and how are they prepared during times of emergency?
All right, so this is good. We have just about everything. If you want protein, I've got diced chicken, diced beef, stuff like that. If you're a breakfast lover, my oatmeal's great. My pancakes are great. We've got scrambled eggs already with the milk and stuff mixed in. We've got basically everything you want. Fruits, our freeze-dried strawberries and blueberries, they're fantastic. They're a great addition to your pancakes. We've got vegetables, so we've got soup bases, we've got backpacking meals that you just put the hot water in. So we've got just about everything you want. We worry about gluten, and we tell you about for the gluten intolerant. We worry about halal. We worry about as many of these things so that we can take care of everybody needs to be able to eat when times are tough. So how do you cook? We need heat so that we can have hot water. We put it in, reconstitute it. Most of these are like the pre-mixed casseroles, like creamy chicken and rice tastes amazing. And you just add water, simmer it down to the right kind of consistency that you like. Maybe add a little salt and pepper because we don't over season, and you're good to go.
That sounds cool. Actually, so I'm an avid camper, right? And I love taking those kind of meals with me when I go camping. So it actually sounds like they'd be good for that as well. So are your products available both at retail as well as online and via your own website? And how can viewers bring home, Augustin Farms products to their house?
All right. So let's go to your local Costco. We have these pails in your local Costco in the Southeast region. So that's just fantastic. It's right there. You can get that. We have some stuff on shelf in some of the Walmarts, but not everywhere. So then that's another one. But really just go to augustinfarms.com. That's our website. We've got free shipping. Once you've kind of set up an account, it is really easy to do. The full range of product is there. And we've organized it like it's a grocery store. The little pull downs, you can find your fruits and vegetables here. You can find your proteins here, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner. All these things we've done organized in a way that makes it really easy to just kind of walk through the grocery store on augustinfarms.com, fill your basket, you check out, and in a few days it comes to your house.
Right on. Sounds fascinating. Nathan, thank you so very much for your time today. We really do appreciate it. And folks at home, if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus. guys, we are here at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm and Zoological Park. I have the curator of education, Josie Taylor, with us, and we are hanging out with giant tortoises. This is amazing. Josie, thank you so very much for having us here. Please tell us where we're at. What are we doing?
Yeah, so you guys are currently in our Galapagos tortoise yard. This is an extra encounter that we offer for guests so they can come on in and hang out with our various individuals here, like Mrs. Pryor right behind us.
In her little pool area.
In her little pool. She's got a little wallow going on. You know, tortoises not necessarily known for swimming like turtles, but they still do like to sit down and soak every once in a while, drink some water, have a good time. But this is an encounter that you can do with our education department, and you can also do it with our photo booth as well. So you can come down, get your photos taken with some of our friends, and learn a little bit more about them.
I think it's great. This is super neat enclosure. So when we walk me through the process. So, you know, I've got my ticket to come down here. We're walking through the gate. What's next?
So the first thing you're going to do is either meet with your educator or photographer. They're going to just go over some general safety guidelines, right? We want to make sure when we're in here, we're nice and safe. This is the animal's home. We are the guests, right? And each individual in here has their own distinct personality. They could react to us all differently, but some things to keep in mind, right? Turtles and tortoises, they love those bright colors. So you want to know where their mouth is, because orange could be
blue
shoes.
Yeah, I think they're going to go for the feet, David.
So we want to be nice and safe. We also want to be nice and safe when they're walking around, because each individual here fairly heavy. The female Galapagos tortoises, they can weigh upwards of 200 pounds. And males, like our friend Abercrombie, weigh in the back.
So big. Oh my gosh, massive.
They're the largest species of tortoise in the world, and males can weigh over 500 pounds.
No way. What about ages?
Varies, depending on the individual, right? But they're gonna live 100, 175.
What? That's amazing. Say what?
For real.
It's gonna keep going. Each individual can live for a different amount of time. We like to say average 175.
That's
just that
on average.
On that high max range, right? Our oldest individual in the yard right now actually is Mrs. Pryor. She's in her 90s.
How do you do, ma'am?
You look great for your 90s.
Yeah, you look great.
Okay, so how long does the whole experience take? Like that kind of deal?
It depends on each individual guest, right? We advertise it as about a 20 to 30 minute encounter. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter, sometimes it's a little bit longer. Depends on how many questions do the guests have, how active are the tortoises with us today. We do say this is a voluntary experience for the tortoises. So we're gonna come down here, we're gonna talk to you about the tortoises. We will interact with the tortoises if they want to interact, but we're not ever gonna force that interaction for them.
So we want to respect the animal.
Yeah, so what do you mean by interaction though?
So when you're down here, you do have the ability to get your photos taken and touch the tortoises.
The shell?
The shell, and every once in a while, if the educator says it's okay, you can actually touch their neck as well. Depends on if they're doing what we call posturing. So when they push all the way up and they stand and they stretch out like that, and then we can go ahead and touch that neck for them.
It's a little safer when they're all the way up.
That's cool.
Yeah, these guys actually have a symbiotic relationship with various birds in the Galapagos, and those birds are going to sit on their shell. They're going to peck off bugs or parasites, dead skin. So we're kind of filling that role for them here. It is still educational for everybody here. It's helpful for the tortoises, and it's just a fun way to do something a little bit extra with your family at the alligator farm.
That is so cool. Okay, so let's go play with some tortoises, and then if folks want to, do this themselves, where do we send them?
They are going to go to alligatorfarm.com. They're going to click book an encounter for our animal encounters, and they'll see all sorts of different ones like our Galapagos tortoise there. If they are not seeing them online, there is always the possibility to book with us here in person. They just got to talk to our gift shop staff when they come in to see if those encounters are already booked or not.
Oh, Mrs. Pryor's coming to say hello.
Mrs. Pryor's coming to say hello. So we're gonna go say hello too.
So cute.
we're in Flagler Beach and we're at Farro, and I'm joined by one of the owners, Dario. Hey man, thank you so very much. And he's gonna run us through this smorgasbord of absolute deliciousness. Okay man, so first things first, your wife and yourself and your wife own this place. It's not just my man Dario. We have to give the love to the wife as well. So tell us about Farro. Like, what's this restaurant all about?
So Farro, we opened in 2019, and we pretty much our aim was to bring something that we love about our hometown, Rome, Italy. So the main product, I think, is our Roman pizza that we serve in these large, let's say large formats.
Yeah.
And it's a very different dough compared to New York style or Neapolitan style, so it's definitely something we wanted to bring unique to this area.
Yeah, and it looks absolutely delicious. Okay, so without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So where should I start?
So two of our biggest sellers for starters, we have our marinated olives, our homemade focaccia bread, and then burrata.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Super creamy with roasted cherry tomatoes, and then again with our homemade bread that we make here.
What do you got next for me? I'm just going to keep eating this while you talk.
So we have two of our panini, classico, the prosciutto, which is cured Italian ham, fresh mozzarella, arugula, and then balsamic glaze as well. And then this one here is avocado, ham, fresh mozzarella, and pesto.
And so I got to ask you, why Flagler Beach? It's beautiful here, obviously, but there's got to be some of them. Ooh, and I'm almost gonna have some of this too. Real quick, what is this one?
It's a blackberry shrub.
Okay, as you were saying.
So Flagler Beach, it's very different from Rome, obviously, but we love it. We think it's a very unique place in Florida and also the United States. It's a great community. You know, there's a bit of everything, and it has really insane views and a great beach.
It really, really does. So. What's next? Oh, actually, before I ask what's next, you told me that we're kind of playing guinea pig here today, right? So this isn't actually on the menu?
No, it isn't, but we wanted to make it for you guys. It's again a very traditional type of pizza we make in Rome, which is cooked directly on the stone base of the oven. It's super crispy, super skinny, and then we filled it with, that one is the caprese, so it has tomatoes, burrata, basil, and then this one has prosciutto mozzarella. So it's a little bit different from the other pizzas, but it's, if you like crispy, this is...
It's so good. Caprese is like one of the greatest combination of flavors.
Definitely, you need it all the time.
It's really great. Oh, so now, what's next on the horizon for you guys? What are we doing? Where are you going next?
I think we're definitely developing this project for us. We definitely introduced brunch at the end of last year, and now we're starting to do it more regularly this year. I think that's something we want to move forward with, and it's been really popular.
So let's piggyback with brunch a little bit, because these seem like they're very brunchy.
Yes.
Right? So we did the one shrub. What is this middle one?
That's the Hugo. It's another very typical Italian kind of aperitif cocktail. And it's kind of like the spritz, but a little bit, it's made with elderflower that we get from Austria.
Oh, nice.
And then mint and Prosecco, organic Prosecco. So super light, super crisp, and kind of helps open up your hunger and wants to make you eat more.
I love that. And then last but not least.
That's the spritz, the classic spritz again, bittersweet, so orange, and then the organic Prosecco.
Yeah. Well, Dario, I really, really appreciate it. For real quick before we get out of here, tell folks exactly where you are.
We are in Flagler Beach at 311 North Ocean Shore Boulevard, and we hope you come and see us.
Then you got a website for us?
Yes, farrobeachside.com.
All right, thank you so very much.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate your time today. All right, foodies. I've got a lot of work to do here, so I'm just gonna get at it, and we'll see you next time. I'm just trying to eat. Let's go. How about one of these? Let's try one of these.